great question. The history of barbecue isn't just about food, it's about how fire and slow cooking shaped our evolution, societies, and even culture. Let's trace the full story from the deep past to today. Now, 1. Fire, cooking, and human evolution, 1 to 2 million years ago. Discovery of fire. Early humans, likely Homo erectus, learned to control fire around 1 to 2 million years ago. Why it mattered. Cooking meat and roots, grains, made food softer, safer, and more digestible. This freed up energy and allowed our brains to grow. Anthropological consensus. Richard Wrangham's cooking hypothesis argues that cooking was a turning point that made modern humans possible. In this sense, BBQ, meat cooked over open flame, is one of humanity's oldest technologies. 2. Early communal roasting, tens of thousands of years ago. Archaeological evidence shows hunter-gatherers across the globe roasted meat over coals. The act of roasting became communal and ritualistic. Fire circles were gathering points for tribes, fostering cooperation and storytelling. Large animal roasting, mammoths, aurochs, later pigs, cattle, deer, became linked to feasts, ritual sacrifice, and status. Mar 3. Indigenous and ancient traditions of BBQ. The Caribbean and the word barbacoa. Taino people of the Caribbean slow-cooked meat on raised wooden racks called barbacoa. Spanish explorers adopted the term in the 1500s. The Americas, native peoples of North and South America, smoked, pit-roasted, and dried meats long before European arrival. Techniques varied. Plains peoples, pit-smoked bison. South America, Mapuche, gauchos, asado, whole animal roasting. Mediterranean and Middle East, Greeks roasted whole animals. Homer mentions feasts around spits. In the Levant, slow-roasted lamb and goat were tied to ritual feasting. Africa, traditional open-fire roasting, hot stone cooking, and smoking shaped cuisines, and influenced barbecue in the Americas via the transatlantic slave trade. Number 4. Barbecue in the colonial era. Spanish colonists brought barbacoa methods north into what is now the American South. Enslaved Africans adapted these techniques, blending African spice traditions with indigenous and European methods, the foundations of American barbecue. BBQ became tied to communal labor, survival, and celebration among enslaved communities. Pit barbecue, long, slow cooking over coals, emerged in the American South as the iconic method. Number 5. The rise of American barbecue. By the 1700s, 1800s, barbecue was the defining communal feast in the American South. Elections, church gatherings, Independence Day, and harvest festivals. Each region developed its style. Carolinas, whole hog, vinegar-based sauces. Texas, beef brisket, mesquite smoke. Kansas City, diverse meats, thick tomato molasses sauces. Memphis, pork ribs, dry rubs. BBQ became a symbol of hospitality, democracy, and community, but also carried the scars of slavery and racial inequality. Number 6. Global spread and industrialization. Immigrants and travelers carried barbecue traditions worldwide. Korean barbecue, grilling thin cuts at the table, influenced by ancient Goguryeo traditions. Japanese yakiniku, influenced by Korean methods. South African braai, Australian barbie, Brazilian churrasco. 20th century innovations. Gas grills, 1950s suburbs, commercial smoker pits, fast food barbecue chains. Barbecue went from local ritual to global food culture. Number 7. How barbecue changed humanity forever. Biological impact. Cooking meat was a key evolutionary step in human brain development. Social impact. Communal fire and feasting created early forms of society, rituals, and storytelling. Cultural identity. Barbecue became a marker of place, heritage, and belonging. E.g., Carolina versus Texas styles, South African braai as national identity. Economic and political role. BBQ fueled elections, festivals, and commerce, a bridge between food and civic life. Modern science and health. BBQ also revealed the double edge of fire cooking. Smoky flavors loved worldwide, but also health concerns about carcinogens from char and smoke. Today and the future of BBQ. Now BBQ is a global culinary language with fusions, Korean Mexican tacos, vegan BBQ. A heritage practice, preserving indigenous, African, and regional traditions. A cultural battleground, with debates about authenticity, ownership, and sustainability. Future BBQ may move toward plant-based smoke techniques, lab-grown meats, and eco-conscious slow cooking. But the ritual of gathering around the fire will remain timeless. In short, BBQ changed humans forever by sparking our evolution, shaping communal life, driving cultural identity and becoming a symbol of both survival and celebration. It's not just food, it's one of the deepest threads running through human history. Do you want me to focus more on the anthropological side, how fire and barbecue changed human evolution? Or the cultural side, how different societies shaped barbecue traditions?